Sunil, talking about the league, lots of stars there, likes of Hashim Amla. But then the local stars, local players, they have been playing great cricket all through these 6 days. What do you have to say on that?
See, my favorite dialogue about youngsters is कि सितारों के बीच में चांद, हाशिम आमला, सलमान बट, कामरान अकमल, सोहेल तनवीर, एम एस धोनी. But the purpose of the league is to give a platform to the local players, the players from Qatar, and guys like Zahir Ibrahim, Chaudhry, Iqbal Hussain. They've made their mark, rubbing their shoulders with the legends, playing against them, playing with them, will give them a lot of confidence. And that's what this Qatar T10 is all about.
All right, I have Ravi Kant with somebody special. Somebody special. Over to you, Ravi.
Thank you, Chandar. And I do have somebody very special. This is former Pakistan seamer Sohail Tanveer. Welcome, Sohail. How has been the experience playing in the T10 so far? You've already played 4 matches.
Well, it's good. The good thing that cricket is growing in Qatar. I have played a few festival games here, like 2 3 years ago, and I've seen much talent here from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. People who are here for work. I mean, they enjoy the passion of cricket. So it's pleasing as a cricketer to see cricket growing in this region, and we're trying to participate in that sense to promote cricket here. And T10, I think, is the ideal platform for these kids to showcase their talent and learn from international cricketers. Like we have so many cricketers from Pakistan, and we have few from Sri Lanka, and I hope next year this league will grow up. And as as you have seen in these type of leagues, it takes time to grow, and I hope next year it will be a bigger platform.
As a bowler, how has been your experience playing this 10 over format?
Well, to be honest, it's very difficult. Even T20 was difficult, and now they made it T10. And batsmen, they just swing it hard. You have no way. But I think if you take it as a positive, it gives you chance to learn, and if you're clever enough, you still get away. And I think it's very important as a bowler that
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you very much, Sunil. Before the game goes live now today, I want to ask you one good question. This league is happening in Qatar for the first time, right? Local players playing with these stars. How does it affect their cricketing career? How does it affect their temperament? So how does it feel like?
See, for cricket of Qatar, it's always an honor to play alongside guys like Hashim Amla, like Salman But, Kamran Akmal, MS Ghoni is here, so is Abdur Razak as their coach. So, and Qatar is a country, you're a local lad, you also know that soccer is the religion here. Cricket is now picking up pace, all thanks to the population from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. And the whole purpose of a league like Qatar T10 is to give them international exposure. They're going live almost to all over the world. So rubbing shoulders with the legends, playing against them, playing with them is going to give them much required confidence. And league like this, them a very good launch pad for the future.
Great comments there. This adds up to their CV. Okay, if you look at the two teams today, Stormers, taking it forward.
I think Desert Riders look much better on the paper. Mohammad Hafiz, their captain, in great form. Not with the bat, with the ball. For sure, Adnan Mirza plays. Then you have Sohail Tanveer, who is an excellent left-arm fast bowler. And as far as Thomas is concerned, I think MS Gumi will have to take the charge. Henry Beringer played a good knock stock. Edwards, a wicket keeper from Netherlands, will have to do a little extra with the bat as well. On paper, Desert Riders look better, but I always win today. The points table will be wide and open. Desert Riders win, they will become the third team to qualify. But if Heat stop, be wide open for everybody.
All right. Mohammad Tanvir, he has the maximum number of sixes in this tournament. As I said, shorter format of the game, and blast. What's going to happen today? He's a good talent, isn't it?
He's a very, very good talent. He showed his skills, made 49 first game, missed by a single run for his half century, but he is good talent. The main challenge for him is to see off my.
I have with me the coach of the Heat Stormers, Abdul Rahman Chauhan. वेलकम चौहान साहब, ये बताएं कि ये एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपके लिए T10 का?
का एक्सपीरियंस हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा रहा है, हमारे प्लेयरों के लिए, क्योंकि वो ये मीडिया कवर कर रहा है उनको, और माशाल्लाह यहाँ से अच्छे प्लेयर निकलेंगे और बहुत अच्छी परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। तो ये एक्सपीरियंस हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा है। मैं मुबारकबाद देता हूँ कि को जिन्होंने ये टूर्नामेंट अरेंज करवाया, और क्रिकेट को अपग्रेड करने के लिए ये बहुत अच्छा हमारा
यंग टैलेंट कौन सा दिख रहा है आपको कतर में जो कि आगे काफी यूजफुल हो सकता है?
यंग टैलेंट में लड़के हमारे जैसे ये दूसरे अपना अदनान खेल रहा है, मुराद खेल रहा है, और अच्छे हैं। वो हमारा यंग टैलेंट है। इंशाल्लाह आई होप कि इंशाल्लाह हम क्वालिफाई करेंगे वर्ल्ड कप के लिए।
शाम को काफी ड्यू हो जाती है, तो उसके लिए आपने कुछ खास तैयारी की है कि बॉल को किस तरह से ड्राई रखना है, कैसे बॉलिंग करनी है?
वो जो हमारे बॉलर हैं उनको स्पेशल है कि बॉल जो है ना, जब ड्यू हो जाए तो बॉल विद द स्टैम्प करें, लाइन और लेंथ पे कंट्रोल रखें, तो में भी ड्यू इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ड्यू जो है ना, उससे लाइन और लेंथ में बॉल करेंगे तो ड्यू में इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा।
और कतारी लड़के जो हैं वो जो इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स हैं जैसे मनप्रीत गोनी का
ரெட்டு உள்ள ரெட்டாகியா
Kuliah bisa air lah.
வருவாய்த்துறை அம்மா திட்டம் ஆலங்காய் உள்ளவட்டம் ஒரே மேட்ச் ஜெயிக்கிறோம் எவ்வளவு செலக்ட் போறாங்க தேசி அந்த மேட்ச் தலைக்கு மாற்றலாம் அது தெரியாது அது பார்த்து படிக்க
டெக்ஸ்டைல் தான் அந்த கடை கலர் தான் வாங்கி அப்படியே கம்மியா
அது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நேரத்துல என்ன
Number 12, Desert Riders versus Heath Thomas, Asian African Stadium, Doha. This is the only morning game that we have in the entire league, and this is a penultimate alongside Sultan Ravikant Singh.
This day has landed tails.
The captain and leading spinners and Mohammad Tanveer with jersey number 14 stand very close to our commentary box in the square leg boundary. Their leading batsman for sure Ajay Lal Cheta, very good spinner, and Sohail Tanveer to lead their bowling attack for sure. And for Heath Storm is concerned, but they have a few guys like Sikandar Raza, Dharmang Patel, Satveer Singh who can swing the bats. So can their skipper who hit a couple of sixes in the last game. So challenge in front of Heath Stormers because if Desert Riders win today, they will become the third team to go to the semi-finals.
The two openers out in the middle for Heath Stormers because they will be setting the target. So Manpreet Singh Dhoni did mention at the time of the toss that they're looking at 100 plus, but their dugout will certainly be doing their calculations. Sikandar Raza ready to take strike. One game for him so far. And he's got Satveer Singh with him. That's a new role for Satveer Singh coming in as an opener. He can tonk the ball about a fair bit. Bowling in the hands of Ikram. Muhammad Ikram, local lad.
Let's see what can Muhammad Ikram do with the ball. Left arm over the wicket. No close-in fielder in place. the mid outfielder. Sikandar Raza is off the mark, and his team is off the mark with that boundary.
Nice, juicy half volley to welcome the day, and Sikandar Raza wasn't wasting any time. Moment you beat the fielder inside the 30-yard circle, there is hardly any moisture left now because the groundsmen have been working hard. Sohail Tanveer sharing his international experience with Mohammad Ikram. Lots to learn for the Qatari youngsters. The wealth of experiences that players bring.
There's a good comeback, loud shout. Not a bad appeal. Maybe the ball pitched outside the leg stump, Ravi. Otherwise, it was going straight to the middle for sure.
Leg by signaled by the umpire. Mohammad Ikram was pretty excited, pitching outside leg, and so absolutely no doubt in the minds of the umpire.
And Ravi, weather is playing seesaw with us today. When we came to the stadium a couple of hours back, it was bright and sunny. Then 15 minutes later, clouds came from nowhere. It started drizzling also. There was already dew on the grass. Breeze was blowing. And now we can see no sun, very, very faint clouds, and suddenly breeze has also stopped. So weather is playing games with us today.
Well, that is not very good news because when the clouds come in from the coast and the breeze stops, which means the clouds are settling in, and that may not be the best news for cricket fans. But for the moment, the game continues.
Trying to make some room. Will get a single. Played with soft hands. Mid on fielder was a little deep on the edge of the circle.
Very clever bowling by Ikram. Cramped Satvir for room. Satvir was shaping up for a big hit, but followed the batsman as he drew back and was unable to take. Saying that's the temperature for you, 21 degrees Celsius. Wind speed 23 kilometers an hour. So it's suddenly picking up. It's seen the flags drooping, and then all of a sudden the wind has picked it up.
Well, the wind is making our cameraman and director work a little extra hard. Get that shot again and again. That is a big hit. Satvir Singh gets the first six of the match.
Stand and deliver. That's what the idea was. Six number 93 for the tournament. And there you see, just stood in his position and slammed it over Sikandar Razak. Absolutely no problems. There is a long on, just two people allowed outside the 30-yard circle, but that doesn't matter. He still went over the long on fielder.
Down the track, misses it completely. Nonetheless, a good start for the overthrow will allow them one run. 13 without loss after the first over.
13 without loss after the first over. There was a run-out chance at when the batsman was trying to steal an overthrow. Lucky to get there. You see the ball underhand return didn't underhand attempt didn't hit the stumps. There you see a pickup, but uh, didn't get the aim right. Otherwise, there could have been disaster. Remember, Heat Stormers have to win this game to stay in reckoning. If they lose, they are out of the semi-final race. So it's a do or die game for Heat Storm. Oh, surprised him with a bounce. Satvi dropped his bat while going for that run. Leg by signal, so got a smack on the body. Taking one for the team. That's what they call it. Off the arm into the chest, but a single nonetheless.
Hitting on the arm, still ran for it. That's why we call it arm ke arm, gutliyon ke daam Ravi. And Satvir lost his bat, dropped his bat rather. Batting on two, in fact. Pulled away. There's a man at deep backward square leg, and the ball reaches the VIP gallery for the first time today. First six from Satvir.
That's why it's been set up the order, because he can hit the ball a long, long way. Sheer timing. Tournament 6 count has gone up to 94 now. Short arm pull there from Satvir. Didn't have much swing on the bat. Still managed to connect very well.
"13 from the first over, 13 from the second. It's 26 without loss after two.
Imran Rafi.
26 without loss after two overs. Heat Thomas put into bat after losing the toss. So Tanveer will now ball and carrying a big responsibility. Some VIP dignitaries came early in the morning. That's so good to see. And talking about Sohail Tanveer, he got 3 wickets in the last 2 games that he has played, Ravi.
Yeah, he did mention at the when we are talking to him that T10 is very cruel for the bowlers. Oh, hint of swing there. Away movement taking Sikandar Raza by surprise. International experience certainly holding Sohail Tanvir in good stead, just moving a shade after pitching. Sikandar Raza went feeling for it. Lucky that he didn't get an edge. No slips, but the wicket keeper is very much there.
Beautifully bowled. Look at that. That's pure class from. Oh, no ball called. He should feel unlucky. Such a good delivery, Ravi. Called a no ball.
Overs, but still as effective. Using a lot of power to get it over the line.
Down the track. Eyes the same area once again. Gets the same result once again. And this time it's even bigger. So Sohail Tanvir is becoming expensive in his first over.
Once you start middling the ball, the confidence comes back, and that's exactly what is showing in Sikandar Raza's batting. It wasn't a bad ball at all. Good length delivery, but Sikandar Raza was there to take a chance. Swung his bat right through the line. Tournament six number 96. So we just four short of 100 sixes.
इसी इनिंग में लीजिए 100 sixes. Most likely they will come in the same match. Oh, good comeback from Sohail Tanvir. That's what the experience is all about.
Good pace being generated.
Have you had a word with Sohail Tanvir earlier this morning?
Oh yes, he was pretty excited about playing here because he says there's a lot of talent in the expat community here in Qatar, which needs to be honed, and this kind of tournaments do give them an opportunity to interact with international players. That's Shakil Malik there, possibly enjoying a hot cup of tea after all the hard work that he and his crew have been doing since morning to get the ground ready.
Look, he's absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at that, changing the angle, moving the ball away from the right-handed Sohail Tanvir. Went for 13 runs in the first three deliveries. None after that.
You don't announce your intent to an international class bowler like this. Started walking forward well before the delivery was bowled. So Sohail just kept it short and out of his reach. Smartly done by Sohail Tanvir. Satveer went across and had a word with Sikandar Raza, possibly telling him to calm down. He already got 13 in the over.
First two overs also produced 13 each. So they're going great guns. Last ball of the power play. Leading edge will allow him a single. So expensive start from Sohail Tanvir as well. Power play gone, 40 without loss.
New bowler is the Desert Riders captain, Muhammad Hafiz with his very familiar brand of off spin, as Muhammad Nasim, the umpire at the bowling end, signals power play 2, which means that the fielding restrictions are off now. 3 wickets for him in the tournament. 4 matches, one of them washed out.
Completely missing once again Sikandar Raza this time. Need to be careful. He was trying the mid-wicket boundary. Already 3 men are guarding the onside boundary.
Man it back with square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on. Mighty Hoik there. Better played. Clipped away for a single. The singles are to be had without any problems. Can't allow a dot ball to go. Eyeing something like 110 or 120 is what Manpreet Goni was looking at. And if they can get there, then it will be a rough chase for Desert Riders who are fighting for a place to cement their place in the playoffs.
And if by chance Heats Thomas win today, the points table will be wide open to all the other teams as well. Out to the off stump. Interesting field setup from Mohammad Hafiz for a left-hander to whom the ball will move away from him. He has 2 fielders on the offside boundary and 3 on the leg side. There you go. The updated points tables. Swift Gallopers, Falcon Hunters already in the semi-finals. If Desert Riders win, they will top the table with 7 points. Will also go to the semi-finals. But if Heats Thomas win, they will be at 3 points. That will give a breathing space to Flying Oryx as well.
Connected to backward square, will pick up a single, and is satisfied with that one. Just the look at the projections. Current run rate will take them to 117, which would be satisfying for the captain Manpreet Goni. They can go up to 125. They score from here at 13 and over. Oh, bowled him. Satvir departs, trying to use the long handle against Muhammad Hafiz, but Hafiz is too experienced and clever to be cowed down with those kind of attempts. Straight delivery into the middle stump. No problems whatsoever. So Satvir departs for 9. 43 for 1. Yeah.
ये भी अपडेट नहीं हुआ। 2 तो इसके ओवर में मारे थे। हाँ। एक सही मारा था और एक सही नहीं मारा। नहीं वो देख लिया। विजन जो है ना चमक रहा है। 9 New man in Scott Edwards from Netherlands. Good opening stand between Satvir and Sikandar Raza over ball 43 without 43 for one after 4 overs. Scott Edwards made 18 and 9 Ravi and to something better.
Well, certainly you see the wicket of Satwir Singh. Mohammad Zafi is pitching it right in the block hole and hitting the middle stick. So Satwir will depart after just 9 used as at the top of the order to get a move on. But unfortunately, the plan did not work too well for Boni. But Sikandar Raza definitely in a good touch. 29 already of 17.
Goni knows it could be unhoni if he changed the batting order. Ajay Lal Cheta is capable of those unhonis with his ball. 15 for 1, his best so far. Took 2 wickets in the league. But Sikandar Raza is playing firmly at 29 of 17 deliveries with 3 sixes already. Current projection is 100 plus. Trying to put pressure straight away from on the spinner.
Straight drive back to Lal Cheta. Lal Cheta been pretty effective with his left arm spin. Onto the pads. So 2 dot balls to start the over. And all of a sudden, the batting side comes under pressure. 2 or 3 dot balls in a row. And suddenly, batsmen start feeling the pressure.
So it's a spinner who have put the brakes on scoring. First, it was Hafiz. It's straight in the air. Long off fielder will only be a spectator. That is number 5 of the innings. 4th for Sikandar Raza. The man who wanted to be a fighter pilot when he was a kid appeared for the examinations, failed in the eye test.
But here his eyes are definitely not failing him. Spotted that opportunity very quickly. He rocked to the back foot after taking a step forward, smashed it over long off. Again, that daring hit because the fielder is positioned there just for this kind of a shot. See, and then back to pull it straight over the long off's head.
He was under a little bit of pressure after those 2 dot deliveries. Released it very nicely. Tries to make room, misses it completely.
Good comeback by Ajay because the ball to turn and bounce. 49 for one so far. We are in the fifth over. Maintaining a healthy run rate is Sikandar Raza. Got it. But of course, just come in.
Down the track once again. Long on fielder will take it at 1 bounce. So 50 up in 4.5.
Gets polite applause from the dugout. Heath Thomas, 15 dot balls so far, 7 singles, 2 fours and 5 sixes as well. Score in the 50. Scott Edwards does a head count.
Three fielders on the onside boundary for Scott Edwards as well. Eyes that vacant long leg area. Gets his first boundary. So 54 for 1 after 5.